Welcome back to Renaissance City, everybody. My name is Duke Walter. I am your Game Master. This is the long-awaited finale of the Attendant Series. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to Curtis. He has been amazing during this whole process, patient with me, and just so giving. Thank you to my players, Chris, Jazz, Dean. You guys are top tier. Gonna get emotional just talking about it, so I'm just gonna continue saying thank you. This game holds such a special place in my heart. It's one of the longest running games that I have ever been a part of, and I say it to the guys often. Editing and all of the extracurricular stuff that I do around this game, every hour is worth the time that I spent. And getting to listen back and hear our laughs and how important this has been for us. You know, we started this during the pandemic, and it really helped us to stay in touch and grow closer as friends. You know, when you start something like this as a GM, you have all of these grand plans, but the example that I use is that I put the Lego on the table, and then the players get to build from the Lego that I have set out. I won't say that they used all the pieces. They brought some of their own pieces to the table and added to the lore and the stories and the culture and the world of Renaissance City. If this is your first time listening, there's a lot. There's 50 plus episodes, hours and hours and hours of content, silliness, violence, laughter, heartfelt moments. Okay, I'm getting off on a tangent. I thought about breaking this up into a couple of different episodes, but then as I was editing it, it just made sense to release the whole session all in one. I've done some edits, but not a ton, and really had a lot of fun with this one, so I hope that you do too. All right, let's get to it. Welcome back to Renaissance City.
Ready, Freddy?
Okay.
Let's get to it.
Put your back into it.
All at once, your power talkers come on, and you hear the voice of the troubadour. Power talkers! There has been beaucoup disruption in the last hour on so many of my instruments at the lab. It was quite disturbing. But I have been digging in, and I got to the bottom of it, I believe.
Troubadour, come in. Shado here.
Yes, Demon Shade.
Please describe the disturbance.
I was getting there. Forgive me for not moving along faster in the conversation.
Speed talker.
Troubadour, this is King. Hey, hurry up.
Yes, I am trying to get to the point, but you keep interrupting me, and if you would like to just remain silent for a few more seconds, I will happily get to what it was that I was trying to say to you and the other power talkers.
Troubadour, this is Demon Shade. Are the friars working?
The friars?
The friars at Tiger Chan's, have they also been disrupted?
No, they are not electronic instruments. They are operated by gas. It is, how you say, analog?
Okay. That's good. The main crisis, I think, has been averted. Please proceed.
Yes, the spring rolls are still available. If you'd like, we could have lunch, possibly after we get to the emergencies that I am trying to bring to your attention.
Bring! Bring!
Duke, you had to know.
Continue, I assume that is you.
This is Cotton. Hey, what's going on?
If you were you not listening in the beginning,
I
do I
just
need to
got
start
here.
over?
I just got here. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I just had assumed that most of you would either be together or... Oh, you motherfuckers are frustrating.
Cotton, come in. Cotton.
Yes. Hey. Yes.
Hey, come out of the bedroom and join us in the main room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll be right there.
Are we waiting for him to join you, or can I just go ahead?
Troubadour, it'll be just a second.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Duke, you had to know it'd be jackassery after 3 months.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Just to clarify, Ramen, are you on the line? Have you are you listening, Ramen?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, fantastic.
What's the buzz?
There seems to be a very large concentration of radio wave signal being pushed out from somewhere in and around City Hall. It has disturbed many of the instruments. I even had difficulty for quite some time using the power talker, so it has been well over an hour, maybe almost 2 hours, that this has been going on. I can only assume that that something is manipulating possibly the attendants.
The attendants, yep.
But that is just my own, hypothesis. Hypothesis? Is this how you... Hypothesis?
Hypothesis. Hypothesis, Troubadour. Hypothesis.
Thank you. Sometimes I'm close, but what is the saying? Very close, but still not quite that close.
That's it.
Exactly.
Is that the saying?
Yes.
It is now. We're all very close, but not that close, I think.
Yes, like when you believe that someone is your friend and you have confided many things in them, and then after a bit of time, you are feeling very confident in the relationship, and then they say something like, welcome, meet my colleagues, and it kind of hurts your feelings.
Yes.
Troubadour, I thought you said this was an emergency. Why are you meandering about talking about colleagues and friendship? Is this are these disturbances, or do they match Captain X's signature, or are we talking about something else? Is Captain X in danger, or is it a different kind of signature that's happening?
No, this is Captain X is he emits X-rays, and this through my instrumentation, I believe that this is a large concentration of radio waves. They are two different things.
I knew that there was more work to be done. I did not think we got everybody in the caves. Gents,
They're summoning the attendants to siege the Capitol.
Where is Captain X?
Oh, he is upstairs. He likes to have the bao for breakfast, and so he is having some buns upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Captain X is a buns guy. Everybody knows that.
Yes, he very much likes the hot cross bun.
Well, gentlemen, I think we have a date with the Capitol.
Where's the mayor?
You don't know.
We cut him loose, right? Set him
You
loose
did.
out into the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
You caught him in a lie. You tried to convince him to come back to your side and to sound the alarm, and prove to him that you were the good guys and that and that Alexander Griffin was a mimic. He seemed to already maybe know that, but also seemed to feel subtly expressed guilt, I guess is the right way to put it. Maybe felt a little powerless in the situation and was going along for his own benefit, possibly.
And they probably have his family or something.
They might have his whole city.
They have his whole city.
Yeah.
People get duped into situations, and it's hard to be a whistleblower. It's human nature to go along with bad things when it benefits you sometimes.
I need to learn that lesson.
Especially when you're a little bitch like the mayor.
Fucking little bitch.
You know, sometimes people convince you that what you're doing is the right thing.
It's, it's unfortunate in contrast to the power talkers. Nope, the power walkers. I'm taking after the doctor there. The power walkers have rock solid integrity and would never be swayed to do something wrong.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your moral code. It just
Solid.
happens to be kill everybody that we don't like. That's your moral code.
But we're true to it, which is important.
Yeah, no, you stick to your guns. 100%.
We're on it.
Yeah.
We've never killed an innocent.
Oh God.
Nobody's been innocent in this.
Let's not have this conversation again.
For the 37th time.
For the 145th time.
I just feel like every time this comes up, I'm being attacked. Oh, yeah, everybody.
Oh, I thought we were picking on Shado. I didn't understand.
If anybody's being attacked, it's Shado for being the grand waverer. Troubadour, I need you to do me a favor.
Anything for you, Shadow.
I need you to send a message to my father and tell him to meet us at City Hall.
Just by like his telegram, or should I show up personally at the house and
Troubadour, can you just figure this out?
Listen, I
You
could
can't
go
just-
down in like costume and do like one of the little singing telegrams, right? I could play like a ukulele and sing him a little song, you know?
Troubadour, you call us. You say there's an emergency at City Hall. Am I asking you exactly how to address this problem? No, I'm coming to you with a request.
Back off of him. He's been a
Perfect.
big
If
help.
it is up to me, then it is definitely going to be a singing telegram.
Fantastic.
Mr. Whitingale, there is a problem. Mr. Whitingale, your son. What rhymes with problem? I will have to think on this for a little bit.
Okay, well, maybe just a homing pigeon would work.
Let me write up a little ditty while you all gather yourselves together. I
Perhaps
will
a
go
phone
deliver
call.
the message to, the senior Whitingale, and then I will have him meet you at City Hall.
Yeah. Wrap a note around a brick.
Shado left the conversation halfway through him singing, so he put the power talker away and walked into the kitchen to begin planning.
That's a first.
Thanks, Troubadour. We'll get this taken care of for you.
You hear him strumming at a ukulele and kind of humming to himself.
Oh my God, we're such Fruit Loops.
Throw some of those rolls in a bag and send them with the man. We need some food over here if we're gonna fight.
For God's sakes.
Are you talking about Captain X? You're saying for Captain X to throw some rolls in a bag and join the fight?
Actually,
Stop off
I was hoping Troubadour would get us a nice takeout order put together. And then when he's singing the ditty to your dad,
The ditty. Okay.
Dad'll bring the food.
Okay. Let's roll.
That sounds good because we know the spring rolls are intact.
Right.
So
right.
if Troubadour can bring the spring rolls and do the daddy ditty. We're halfway there.
Dinner and a daddy ditty?
Daddy ditty dinner. Daddy ditty diner.
I saw that it was breakfast time. Once again, the headcanon of the troubadour and the ideas of where we are with the rest of the group is not in sync.
But
Daddy Diddy is way funnier, so it's dinner time. We'll go with that.
Let's go to city. Let's head to City Hall. I think we need to confront this head on.
Let's go see what's happening.
Okay, so here's the other side of this. Just as Duke, as the GM, who all do you expect to join you at City Hall? Is this going to be another series where I am rolling for, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 14 characters?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Right out the gate.
I'm fine with it. I just want to know. I just want to know who will be in the scene.
3 of our 4 characters are going to be unconscious, and it's going to be 14 other people and 1 of us.
It's just going to be Cotton standing alone against,
right,
as everybody is laid out around him,
and 14 other NPCs.
I think.
Let's give Sable a call.
Well, did we get the thing out of Sable so he can no longer be controlled?
Nope.
All right. So I think Sable's too much of a
liability.
It's too much of a liability. So I think Captain X or Patricia.
Ooh, Captain X.
Okay, Captain X, Patricia, and the troubadour can show up after he delivers his ditty. Or do you want the troubadour? You want the troubadour back at the lab?
In my opinion, troubadour needs to focus on the daddy ditty, and I think Captain X, Patricia, and the 4 of us. That's plenty. What do you guys think?
I'm about to go alone if you guys don't hurry up.
That's usually what Chris says. Okay,
Yeah,
so Patricia, Captain X, and the 4 power walkers. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, how are you approaching?
Load up the jalopy.
All pulling up in the jalopy?
Roll for vehicles.
Oh, okay. Raymond driving?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's the jalopy.
Yeah, buddy. All right, let me get the dice going.
King in the rumble seat?
Yep.
1 success.
Nice.
That's enough. You
We're
still
in.
continue to know how to drive your car.
Do we need to make any stops on the way there?
What do you need on the way? Coffee with cream?
King,
Right.
you hungry?
I am hungry. Yes.
All right. Let's stop at the Polish deli.
I'm gonna roll streetwise to see how many dogs are behind us.
Great. It's a fantastic use of a roll.
I got 4 successes. How many dogs are behind us?
11.
11 dogs. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Well, the pack has continued to grow. I mean, Ramen is a king of fostering animals. I think at this point, Ramen might even have, some exotic animals out at the lake. I mean, there could be a fucking camel out there for all we know.
Yeah,
All right.
True.
He's fallen in love with the goat. They're so weird. Their eyes are weird, and the goats have been real interesting.
And you can wrestle a goat around and they fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
You can smack a goat on the, straight on the head and push him back across the thing. He's going to come right back at you.
Sit out there and headbutt him.
Yeah.
So if we're coming in by car, I think we don't know what we're up against. Maybe an aerial view would help. King, would you mind just like maybe circling the perimeter for us, see what's going on, if we can even see anything?
Broad daylight.
Yeah. I'd like to fly up and survey this situation.
King, as you do some reconnaissance, you make a wide circle high up, and you can see almost built out a couple of blocks between each set outside of City Hall, that area of town. You can see several groups at almost like roadblocks, essentially. Large groups of guard attendants each group has at least one of the tank mechs with it. And surrounding City Hall itself, you see two of those very large, the 20-foot tall mega attendants. And around the city itself, just in streams, walking in the direction of City Hall, you just see these long lines, almost military style lines of people just marching from all over the city, from every direction.
Marching towards City Hall.
Yes.
Okay, so if everybody's marching towards City Hall and there's a perimeter, then are the people in City Hall the ones who are in danger?
You're not sure.
Well, and you haven't seen any of that.
Well, I'm sure King.
King's
King seeing this and relating it to you.
I'm saying it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
King does his recon. King comes down. King explains all of this to you.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yes, you understand the situation. You have two mega attendants, on patrol outside of City Hall. You have these groups in basically surrounding every couple of blocks, almost like these roadblocks on the corners of intersections, with these larger groups of guard attendants with at least one tank mech. There's a few that have 2 or 3 tank mechs with them who are kind of holding this perimeter. And then there are these streams, these columns of people that are marching toward City Hall from every direction in town. They look like human beings. Yeah.
Weird.
Gentlemen, I think one of us has to get in City Hall. I don't know that we've got the ability to fight all of these attendants.
It's you.
All of these mech units, these mega attendants.
It's you. The only one capable of sneaking into that place is you, Shado.
I agree with that, if that's our approach, but I'm not sure we shouldn't just write this city off and go to Des Moines.
I'm with that.
I never thought I'd say this, but you guys have been the best friends that somebody like me could ask for.
Oh, we're friends now.
And all I really want to do is just finish this with my friends.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll fight with you.
All right.
So,
thank you for considering me a friend. I know that we haven't known each other that long. It's, I'm grateful that you would, carry that emotional level toward me. It's really important. I don't have a lot of friends, seeing as I usually melt people's skin off, and it's kind of gross, and people are freaked out by me, and so it means a lot to me, Demon Shade, that you would say that. That's very, very kind. I'm grateful.
And you have been a great.
I also consider you a friend.
And you have been a fine coworker as well, Captain X.
Oh, damn! Just shut him down.
Wow. I mean, I don't know that we're friends, but I totally consider you guys like adopted uncles, kind of, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of weird to say.
Yeah, poor child.
I can't think of a better group of people to go into battle with. So let's figure out how we take this head on.
We got to get Patricia away from us before she becomes a murderous fiend.
And she pops out into 5 Patricias and runs up and hugs all of you. Everybody gets a Patricia hug at the same time.
Man.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, she's a sweet kid.
Patricia, you're pretty sure you probably could be pretty covert. Somebody of your talents could certainly help once we are in the building.
Well, I think that Patricia could be very useful. We could drop her off. She could split up and she could make her way into City Hall amongst the columns of people, possibly. I think that she could blend in very easily. And make her way in without any conflict. That would I think that would be a good guess.
I like that.
We could possibly do the same thing. The worry is that Ramen and King would have difficulty, but maybe Ramen and King could fly in from above. But Demon Shade, I know that you have the ability to switch back and forth between Jay Fleischman and your Demon Shade costume. So possibly you and Cotton could hide amongst the column of people and make your way in. And we could all, covertly meet up at City Hall that way to avoid some of the conflict outside. But that's just my thought.
No, I like that. I like that, Captain X. That's some great boomer wisdom.
He called it a costume.
So the real issue here in terms of covert, of course, is King, Raymond, and you because of what you guys look like are wearing. So, what can you do, Captain X, if Raymond and King are coming in aerial?
I could cause a distraction and maybe try to draw some of the attendants away. I'm pretty confident in my ability to take out quite a few of them at a time, and draw as many of them out and towards me as possible. We could coordinate through the power talkers, and we could use. Do we have a signal of some sort that makes sense? Do I just say over the power talker like 1, 2, 3, go, or oh, that'll work.
It's very important that you also walk 12 feet in one direction while you say caca. Otherwise, we may not know it's a true emergency.
Well, we won't know it's you. That's how we know it's you.
If you hear me
Right.
over the power talker, you'll be able to see me walk 12 feet if I'm 100 yards away. Or
Listen, don't worry about what we can see or what we can't see. Just do what we say. This is critically important.
that's very managerial of you. I'll take the offer. Thank you, esteemed coworker.
I need you to be laser focused on this. All right.
I don't know what a laser is. What's a laser?
I'll help. We can invent one with the troubadour later. I have an idea. It's basically particles of light. Cotton, King,
Yeah.
are you guys good with this plan?
Yeah.
Are you speaking in unison?
No.
All right. So Shado, Patricia, and Cotton are all going to assimilate with the rest of the people that are marching towards City Hall and see if we can't get in covertly by blending in.
Perfect.
Raymond and King are going to try and get in through an aerial position.
Pick him up by the foot, baby.
And then Captain X is going to stay back and create distraction and try and take out as many of the attendants as he can.
All right. Everybody put on your red hat.
Everybody's got a red hat on?
Yep.
Or are you putting on the newsboys, the same newsboys that you wore to delineate yourself in the salt mines?
Perfect. Yep.
Newsboys.
All right. Let's start with a covert roll from Cotton, Demon Shade, and Patricia.
And just to be clear, Shado will take a moment in the car, and he says, "Excuse me," and he turns his back, and in a moment, his gear disappears and reappears as Jay Fleischman.
Smooth.
I got 3 successes.
Oh,
Patricia also got 3 successes.
look at Cotton all covert.
Right?
Been practicing that power walk.
That's out of 2 die.
You should
Hell
switch
yeah.
to digital dice from now on then.
Yeah, no kidding. It's working out for me.
Demon Shade?
6 successes for Demon Shade. 6.
6 successes. Okay. So tell me what is it that you guys do? And I will help embellish the scene, but lay it out for me. Just think about columns of, you know what I mean? These wide columns of people, almost, military in their movements. They seem to be all very structured, not marching completely in sync, but they are all in line together. Some columns are 2 or 3 wide. Some columns are 6 or 8 wide as they're coming in. And they are all marching in the direction. How far out do you start? And where do you end up?
I think for Demon Shade, even though this probably wasn't a thing at the time, but it's almost like making his way up to the stage at a really busy mosh pit, even though it's not quite as chaotic. So he gets out of the car, starts walking in the same cadence, but at a quicker pace, and inserts himself into the middle of one of the into the sort of middle back of one of the columns, and then just weaves his way one step, one space at a time until he's maybe 6 rows back from the front.
So you're going in separately. You're not going in as a group. Everybody's doing their own thing. Okay. Cotton.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Cotton gets a little choked up as he's trying to step in line.
At the thought that Demon Shade has actually called you friend?
I'm still worked up about it, for real. Cotton is watching Alabaster do his thing and is trying to just take his leadership in covert skills and try to emulate the same thing. So he's a little further back in line because he's not as fast, but he gets in the same line and just pops in and tries to blend.
Okay, blend it in. You see Patricia, and she steps out of the car, and as she's walking, it's like every other step, another Patricia comes out until there are about 10 of her. And they just slowly disseminate out into the group, and you see them walking off in different directions. And the what do we call her? Patricia Prime. Patricia Prime is right on your hip, Cotton, as the other Patricias make their way out into the crowd, walking off in different directions.
Does she have a power talker?
Of her own? No.
Okay. I just wonder if she did have a power talker, if it would replicate with her.
It would.
Yeah.
Everything that she has on her replicates.
That could be an incredible way to get information.
Well, we can retcon it. She can have one.
I mean, I would love for that to be the case. What do you guys think?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's going with us. She needs to be in Comunicado.
Okay.
And she's in like 10 lines, right?
She should also have Cotton's other world gun.
Yeah, she should.
Well, here's the thing, though. Cotton can't get that thing off of his wrist.
Oh, yeah.
Not that he's tried, but if that's what we're going to do, Cotton is unable to, the wristband piece, Cotton's unable to unlock that. He can't figure out how to get it off.
Oh, wow.
Do we still have a nitroglycerine charge?
There still is a portion of nitroglycerin left in the cannon. Yeah, you did not use it all.
Should Patricia have some nitroglycerine with her?
Oh, just stop.
That's a terrible idea.
Horrible idea.
A smile comes across Cotton's face as he suddenly remembers that he has this otherworldly gun he can use.
Right?
As the crystal on the wristband just catches the glint of the sunlight.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, oh, right. This thing.
I kind of think like maybe he should earn resolve for absent-mindedness for not knowing or remembering that he had the otherworldly gun for so long.
I'll be a kind GM, and I will say that counts.
That's nice.
Nice.
So
That's
Cotton
nice.
Cotton has earned a resolve for his absent-mindedness. So you have 4 resolve going into this scene.
All right.
Okay. As the 3 of you are in this line, it becomes pretty evident that these are not people.
Damn.
That these are attendants. And they are attendants of every variety. You see several models of the original attendant, all the way up to the ones that pretty much mimic humans in their shape and their visage, and they are all pretty much in lockstep, marching their way toward City Hall. There are thousands of them.
As we're making our way up, do they notice that we're there? Is it like they're programmed?
They seem to be paying no attention to you at all.
Okay.
You make your way through the first perimeter. I think that you realize that you need to be pretty much in lockstep with this group. Your covert rolls were definitely high enough. You make it through, and this first perimeter, there are probably about 40 guard attendants and 2 tank mechs in this area that you are clearing through, and they move to the side for this column as if they are in lockstep as well. You all know that, or did know at one point, that there is some sort of radio control of the attendants, right? That's how they're able to be controlled. The troubadour had intimated that he was looking for a way to use the power talker to either identify or possibly control.
Oh, shit. Her replicating with the fucking power talker, man. Think about that bandwidth. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's a great point. You get through the second perimeter, and the amount of guard units has doubled at this second perimeter, and you are a couple of blocks out from City Hall, and down the street now you can see the mega attendants in like a slow patrol, passing by and around City Hall itself. We're going to jump to King and Cotton.
Raymond.
King and Ramen, sorry.
You're good.
No, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we're going to jump to King and Ramen. Give me the setup.
Throw a foot up, brother. Let's get on the roof.
King. There's no dishonor in retreat and regroup, okay?
I don't understand.
There's no dishonor in retreating and regrouping. We're going into a hive. There's a lot of them. If we got to bug out, let's jump.
But they're all walking in there.
Yeah. Let's give them the welcoming committee. I say
I mean, our friends.
they're headed there, yes.
I can't retreat in a situation like this.
Well, not now, but it starts getting hot. We don't do anybody any good getting taken captive. Let's fly close to the ground and right up the wall of that damn thing. Try to be as... There's nothing sneaky about this at all.
I was thinking we go as high as we can and we drop in vertically, like hopefully nobody even sees it.
Okay, fly out, fly up, death from above. Sounds good.
I'm going to assume that your flying score is higher than your covert score, King.
Yes.
Okay. So roll flying. We'll take that as your covert. Raymond, roll covert. Or, Raymond, you could choose to assist and give King 2 more dice.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you do that as a group check.
All
so
right.
King, you could add 2 dice to your flying on this check.
You want to do that?
Yeah, do it.
So that's 9.
Oh,
Damn.
stealth bomber.
All right.
It's like you grabbed King and jumped way up in the air first, and then King took off.
I got 5 on the first roll.
5 successes?
5, and then I've got 3 6s.
Nice.
Let's go.
6, 7,
Death from above.
and 7.
Yes.
Okay. So give me the story. The two of you, tell me how you come in and what happens and where you end up.
King runs back as fast as he can away from the building and in stride plants his paws and shoots up in the air like a bullet, spreads his wings, arcs back, totally putting on a show for Ramen. Ramen loves the style points.
Style points, baby.
And as he's arcing backward, he's literally facing the sky, wings out. Ramen, I envision you jumping vertically and flipping upside down. And in one motion, King flips over, grabs the leg, and we head to the heavens.
Boom, do it.
Awesome.
We fly up. We fly right directly as high as we can go for a little while, just trying to be invisible in the sky. Fly over the city hall building, and then just kind of let gravity bring us back to the rooftop in a straight line down.
Anything on the rooftop?
No, it's actually, it's clear. The roof is clear.
Surprising.
You guys have timed it and slipped down, avoiding the detection of the mega attendants.
Sweet.
That are patrolling around City Hall.
Ramen.
Yeah.
Ramen, let's rip this door off the hinges. I want this exit to be available to us.
Yeah, gotcha. And King, something is calling those attendants to this place. We got to look for a mechanical.
Right. What's throwing out radio waves? What is it?
Right.
No antennas up here?
You can see on opposite ends of the building, and this building takes up probably half of this city block. It's a pretty large building. It's set back, but on opposite ends you can see two, what's the right word? Antennas, I guess. Yeah. Spindly at the top, kind of in a hexagonal shape. I can't think of the word for it. Not a cube. You know what a 12-sided die looks like? A dodecahedron, essentially. Right? So it's 6-sided faces. It's large. They're probably 12, 15 feet high. Set on a large, heavy metal column on each end of the building. That's the most obvious thing to you.
You feel like we should destroy these?
Yeah. You take one, I take one.
Done.
Keep them crumpled up on the roof and try not to gain any attraction.
Got it. King goes after the base of one of them with the intention of just looking for wires and disconnecting things and breaking apart the important parts of it.
Okay. Roll might.
Weird roll. I got a 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. Ramen?
Ramen's going to go over there and bend the spire in towards the interior of the roof.
Roll might.
Come on, baby. Ooh, not. 3.
3 successes for both of you. These are cinched down with, massive bolts. I think you're able to bend them up. You don't completely destroy them. I think that you can bend up the antennas themselves, but it's not like you rip them out of their holding places. But you definitely damage the antennas. Did you care if you drew attention to yourself or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you were trying to be covert about this. Okay, I can
very much.
And how about we do this with it? That's why you didn't rip them up and and bash them together like
we typically would.
Water balloons, right? Like swinging bats together to break up something, make all kinds of noise. You just you kind of crumple them up as much as you can, trying to do as much damage to them as you can without being noticed by anyone or anything around you.
Yep.
And there's an access door
on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't see why there wouldn't be.
We're going to make that door disappear.
Okay. You take the door off of its hinges and start making your way down the stairs. Cotton, Demon Shade, and Patricia, your column has made its way.
They didn't stop.
And the attendants are, these columns of attendants are basically forming a crowd in and around about 80 to 100 feet outside of City Hall, so that there's still this perimeter for the mega attendants. And as the crowd grows and grows and grows, the mega attendants slow down, almost as if they are going to stand post at the front and back of the building. I will give you time if you want to try to make your way into the building, or if you have another idea.
Okay. I have an idea. Unless, Cotton, unless you have an idea that you want to share.
No, please take the lead.
Okay. I have an idea. So, based on what Troubadour said, could I make a call on the power talker with like a covert role or technology role so that it wouldn't be attention drawing, so that I could ask some questions of the group and maybe have a plan as a result?
Yeah, I think that you could absolutely do that. Roll covert.
Okay.
This is actually why I wanted you to do it, because I don't have the same covert issue.
You could hide the power talker like in your turtleneck so that it's up against your throat, so nobody can see it, but you can still talk, and you can whisper
Right.
to the power talker, and they can still hear it because it's resonating, and you ASMR to everybody.
That's 7 successes for Shado.
Yeah, dope. You are super covert.
Okay.
Quick question. These humans walking in, they're not uniform. They're mundane. They look like Tom, Dick, and Harry.
They look like people.
Yep.
Scary.
Who we gonna accidentally kill today, folks?
Well, and that's probably something that Ramen and King were able to recognize in their flight, was you saw every version of attendant as well in these groups, right? So you can see the original attendants, that are a little more rudimentary, a little more robotic looking and moving. And I think that you also surmise that while there may be some people in here, you may still think that, but there are a mass amount of attendants in these groups of people that are walking towards City Hall.
Okay. So everybody come in, but stay silent until I'm asking you specifically. Troubadour, are you there?
Yes, I am listening.
Troubadour, you said that you might be able to affect the attendants in some way through the radio waves, using them through the power talkers, potentially. We have an opportunity right now to test your theory. How many power talkers would we need, and how would we need to be situated amongst them? We're probably surrounded by thousands.
Well, likely if I could block the radio waves in some way, then that would definitely affect the ability to control the attendants. Likely the guard units as well, as they are. It has been noticed that there is some sort of radio wave that is controlling them, radio signal, and maybe if we had enough points of reference, I could put out some sort of a blocking signal through the power talkers. It might take a little bit of time, but if there are enough power talkers within range, this could be doable.
How many do you think we would need?
Possibly 10, 12, 16. I am completely unsure. This is untested. Hypothesis? No, that is not how you say it. It is a hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis? Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Patricia, come in.
Sure is a lot of chatter.
I'm right behind you.
Patricia, how many times can you replicate? Do you know?
No.
Do you think you could try for 20?
That sounds fun. I don't think I've ever... Well, once I did. Yeah. And the Patricia Prime that's with you, you see her stop for a second, and she kind of freezes in place, and then she looks back up at you. There's 30 of us.
Holy crap.
That's amazing. Spread out everywhere, as far away from one another as possible, but still safe.
And through the power talker, you hear a cacophony of whispers of Patricia's as they're giggling a little bit, and they're, it's this excited whisper. Have you ever been around, kids, in and around 10, 12 years old when they're trying to be quiet, but what they think they're doing is really fun and funny? Imagine that. You can hear it all through the power talkers as this mass of young girls, are, excited and kind of giggly and as they're spreading out through the crowd.
Cotton, you and I, we make our way inside. We meet up with King and Ramen. And Patricia, Troubadour, when you're ready, use Patricia's 30 signatures and let loose.
We can absolutely make this. I believe this is a good plan. On the count of what? What should I? 1, 2, 3?
Count back from 30.
From
is that what we do?
Not from 300?
Count back from 300. So that Cotton and I have time to make it inside the building.
We have to keep in mind that all these Patricias are moving toward the building too, so our range becomes less over time.
Right, so we have to get in there as fast as possible. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe a 300 count might be extreme. Let's go back to 30.
30 count? Okay, I can agree on 30.
Then 30 it is. Should I begin the count now?
Let's begin.
And go.
All right. Do you need like another covert roll to make it to the building or something?
Yes. Give me one more covert roll, and if you want, you can use the same tactic. Cotton and Patricia can assist you, or everybody can roll together, or everybody can roll independently.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Is this like for a group roll almost?
Yes. So you're gonna add 2 dice to your covert roll, Demon Shade.
Okay, got it. 8 successes with 3 sixes. 9 total successes.
9 successes. All right. Tell me how the 3 of you are able to slip into City Hall.
32 of you.
No. Patricia's staying out in the crowd.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Patricia Prime is staying out in the crowd?
Patricia Prime can come with, and everybody else can stay? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, they're all independent of each other.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Patricia Prime was like right behind me, she said, when she started.
Yes.
Cotton, where is Cotton in
just a few steps behind you? Well, now that you're at the front of the crowd, he's right there with you.
Okay, so all 3 of us are together, basically.
Yeah. I mean, maybe with 1 or 2 between us.
Captain X, we could sure use a distraction right about now.
Oh.
So basically, I see Captain, like some sort of distraction coming up from Captain X.
I'll do this.
Okay.
You hear him give the cuckoo over the power talker, and there is you see just immediately see a mass explosion probably 2 perimeters back down the street, and there is smoke and steam rising up out of this area. I mean, you can hear the tearing and twisting of metal, machine guns just echoing, down the streets. And one of the mega attendants turns and takes off running in that direction. And they are cutting a swath through this crowd of attendants, just attendants getting stomped and kicked as this mega attendant just makes its way down the street toward the distraction that Captain X has created off, down and away.
Yikes.
Nice.
Awesome. So yeah, I see once the big attendant takes its first step, Shado does a twist, grabs Patricia, looks up, sees the red newsie that Cotton's wearing, flings a piece of paper into the air. It doesn't have anything on it, and then takes off towards City Hall with Patricia.
Cotton, close behind?
Yeah, Cotton is right there with them, lockstep.
The 3 of you make your way out of the crowd, dash very quickly. You come up the front steps and enter City Hall. You are greeted by a pair of XJ units. Ramen. King.
Yeah, buddy.
The 2 of you have torn the door off of the access from the roof and are making your way down the stairwell. Are you trying to be covert? This building is 5 stories tall. What's your plan? Where are you headed?
Are we hearing anything from the outside?
Yeah, you hear the explosion. You hear the gunfire. You hear the mega attendants. The loud.
You heard the conversation because you were on the power talker.
Yeah,
so you heard the whole conversation.
You heard everything. Yeah, you heard everything through the power talker. The whole deal.
It's going down.
I don't think these 2 warriors are covert. I think they're just ready to go.
Yeah, I think we create mayhem.
Yeah.
Let's go down there.
Okay, so are you the first door that you're coming to? Are you just going to go in and just comb the hallways and just destroy everything that you find?
Yes.
Okay, you make your way down. You get to a landing and there's a door there with a 5 next to it. You open the door into a hallway with a multitude of offices. There's a larger, like one side is like a larger set of offices with some glass walls where you can see like the secretary's desk out front that branches out into, the rest of the offices on that floor.
Eyes out for the mayor's office.
You know that the mayor's office is on the 3rd floor.
Okay, got it.
He's looking for the mayor's office, and King is looking for. King is looking for some sort of indication of technology still to try to see if there's something to disable.
Yeah, that's the same with Raymond. He's got his eye out for the mayor's office. He knows it's on the 3rd floor. He'll get to it.
Yeah. Do I need to roll for that?
You could roll perception.
I got some of that.
I got 1.
Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Any odd wiring or recent construction, anything like that?
If that's what you're looking for, you probably wouldn't have entered the door. You can see kind of coming down out of the roof, like on the far end, like out in the hallway, close to where the antennas were at the end of the building. Since you can see down that hallway, you see a large chase that seems to just kind of be punched through the ceiling. It's not very finished construction, but just like a large chase that runs through the ceiling and down through the floor along the far wall. Do you know what I mean when I say chase? Like a pipe that would be full of wires.
It's tubed. Yeah.
Tubed, yes.
Yep.
Let's go rip that fucking thing off the wall.
Roll might.
Rip that fucking thing off the wall. King? Ramen rolling?
Yep.
Oh.
4.
4 plus 5, 6 plus 8 plus 9. 9 total.
4 for King, 9 for Scarlet Spartan.
Just gonna pull all them wires up onto the 5th floor.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. The two of you grab hold of it and just give it a heave, and it's really just connected cable, right? It's this inside the chase. There are these larger cables, and you just grab hold and heave together, and they just immediately come off in your hands, and you're able to you have hundreds of feet of this cable that just come streaming up from below you, and several dozen feet of cable that comes streaming down out of the ceiling, and you have disconnected this antenna.
Nice. Let's find the other one.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go down there.
You take off in search of the other set of cables for the other antenna.
Yeah. Orient ourselves, figure out where that's at.
Are you staying inside the building, or are you going to go out like through the window and fly around? What's your plan?
Inside the building.
Stay inside the building. Okay.
Yep.
I want you to roll investigation, but King, if you choose, now that you are exposed to this, you can use your super smell for investigation if you want to.
Oh yeah. All right. Scarlet's just gonna investigate on base. Ooh. 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dice. 4 dice on a 2 roll. Not bad.
Nice dice.
They're hot. They're hot. They're
King?
feeling it.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You guys continue to make your way, in and out, up and down hallways, searching this entire floor, and you come across a second chase. Obviously, punched through the ceiling, punched through the floors, and are able to attempt to do the same thing. Roll might.
Come on, baby.
5.
Come on, King.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5 plus 1. 6 total.
Nice. Let's go.
Same results.
King?
5.
Yeah, I think that you had such easy success with the first one that it's no problem, and you do exactly the same thing on this set of cables, and you just, the two of you both grab hold of it together, and through your massive super strength, you are working in tandem, and you just rip this chase out of the wall and the cables, and you just toss this long string of cable all the way down the hallway, and have disconnected the second antenna.
Nice.
Where to?
Don't seem to be any action here, King.
Patricia, everybody look around. Is there any change in behavior?
Good call.
Everybody out here still just kind of standing around.
So did they stop streaming into the building?
I can't see to the back of the crowd. Hold on. I can. They're still, it looks like they're still coming. It looks like they're still walking. Yeah, they're still coming.
All right, thank you. Stay tuned. We'll ask again, I'm sure.
It is very likely that while you may have disconnected from that unit, this is probably not the only one, as this is a new occurrence with this concentration of radio waves. But perhaps let me do a bit of calculation and see how this affected. Give me a few minutes and I will update you. Okay, keep going. You are doing great.
We probably cut down their range. They won't be able to reach as far at this point, but there's still something emanating from here, obviously. if they're still in control.
We're probably almost to a count of 30.
Guys, there's a couple of XJs in front of us here at the front gate.
Oh, well, just go home.
Let's turn around.
Copy that.
Call it.
Be cool. Be cool. Get in line. Don't let them know that you're different than everybody else.
It's the gig may be up. Could use some support.
Welcome back. It is good to see you again.
Yikes.
We're on our way.
Wish I could say the same.
Cotton Dearborn, how are you feeling? And she says that. And Cotton, I need you to roll. I need you to roll willpower, please, and tell me how many successes you get.
Come on, baby.
What the fuck?
Come on, baby.
Let's go.
3.
3 successes. Cotton, you.
Wait,
The Flash, you. Yes?
I fucked up.
Did you roll King's willpower?
I did.
Yeah. It's not
I'm
surprising.
going to roll again. That's not fair. 1.
Even better.
Yeah.
You could use a resolve. Unless you just want to go for the ride.
I mean, let's hear what happens.
All right.
You see the flash of white. Within that flash of white, this time you don't see Star's face. You see King. King, I need you to roll willpower.
Come on, King. Hot dice, baby.
4.
4. King, you get a sharp pain behind your eyes. You see a white flash, and just for a brief second, you see an outline of Cotton's face in that white flash. You are going to take 1 harm, and you are overwhelmed with this dread.
What was that? Dread?
Dread. You have this fear implanted into your brain that you will maybe never see Cotton again. Cotton, you are fighting internally. You feel this hot sensation, this warmth grow at the base of your neck. Almost instinctually, you recognize what is about to happen. You have been taken over once before in meeting Alexander Griffin on the docks when you got into that fight. In that same fight, you were transported away and then transported back from Iathra. The scene that you witnessed, the strife and the grief are so strong that I think that they have, however this memory has come back to you, and for whatever reason this memory has come back to you, it weakens your resolve and you lose control of yourself. And we're going to go to edge order. I will give everybody the opportunity to do whatever they want to do, but we're going to start with Demon Shade. Except Cotton. Cotton doesn't get to do whatever he wants to do this turn because I have control of Cotton.
Oh,
Damn. All right. So here's what I was thinking. I want to do a swing line roll to see if I can get past the XJs. But if successful on swing line, can I also roll covert to see if I can kind of sneak by them?
I think it's one or the other. I think you choose which you want to use. If you want to do it covertly using your swing line, I think you would just roll covert.
Okay.
You have the ability to use your swing line. I think you choose whichever score, is higher to roll.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's whatever skill applies is applicable. That's the score that you use. So,
All right.
yeah, roll covert.
Dudes, it's just not even fair.
dude, they're standing there looking at you. What would you say?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, okay, not fair.
9,
That's nice.
10, 11, 12, 13 total successes.
Jesus.
You're invisible.
Dude, you're interdimensional.
Yeah.
So the XJ goes, Cotton, how are you feeling? And in that moment, when their eyes were focused on Cotton, Shado fires his grapple into the structure behind them and gives him a little like Barry Sanders shoulder shimmy and engages the grapple. He's got Patricia under his arm, Patricia Prime, and shoots above and beyond them out of their view.
Okay. Ramen.
The force of that grapple snatching him into the other room jostles the explosive that Patricia has in her pocket.
Yeah.
She drops the nitroglycerin that we're retconning into her pocket. She drops that on the XJs. Raven, what are you doing?
Okay, we've been called to assist. Let's bum rush through here. I think, all right, I'm looking for stairs. I'm going to work my way down and go out the front door.
You know where the stairs are. You can do that. So you're gonna move to get down to where they are. King, are you following? Are you going down the stairs? Are you going out and about, or what are you doing?
King is raging out. Like his response to grief is rage, and he's gonna kill whatever is harming Cotton. So he's rage zooming down the stairs.
King and Raymond making their way down.
Just knock Raymond over.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay, does Raymond notice any change in King? We're in the heat of it. He's not paying attention.
Yeah, he's not paying attention. Cotton?
Yeah.
What's your Mind Blast? What's the score for Mind Blast?
Not nice.
It's 3.
It's 3?
I don't think I ever added those 10 points in. Just throwing that out there.
Still haven't ever added
We
those
kept
10
saying we
points
were
in?
going to come back and do it. I needed help with it, so we just never did it.
What's your telepathy score?
8.
8. Okay. Well, shitballs. Shado, I need you to roll willpower, please.
Okay.
I got 2 successes and 1 6.
Kill that 6 with a 3.
I got 2 successes.
Good.
I have 2 successes and 1 6.
There you go, baby.
3 successes.
Nice.
Okay. You tell it, I will embellish.
What's happening?
You see the white flash and the purple outline. And this time, instead of the woman's face, the mask, you see almost like this the 2 images of Cotton and an image of Cotton and King that in that split second they're separate, but then they seem to, like, the faces seem to move to sit on top of each other. And
Kinky.
yeah. Overlay. How about that? Is that less kinky? Overlay?
Sure.
Not really.
He's sitting on King's face in this image.
Gross. I mean, we did establish that King can garner more information by, like, really getting deep in that butthole with the butthole sniffing. So maybe that's what they're doing. That's not the intent. The intent of this image is not to have King sniffing Cotton's butthole. That is not canon. That is just me fucking around. Don't make that canon.
That's canon.
You see Cotton tuck himself snugly into King's pubis pocket.
No, it's just the outline image of their faces, and they happen to cross over and lay on and overlay each other.
Ugh.
Motherfuckers, nasty
Got it.
bitches. It always ends in middle school jokes. And you feel this sense of grief come over you. but it can't take hold.
Shado welcomes the grief like an old friend. He finally feels complete and continues to make his way inside.
Cotton, I need you to roll willpower, please.
Come on, baby.
1.
1.
Oh, not the hot dice we're looking for.
You will remain under the control of the brain bug.
What am I rolling against?
Brain bug.
The first round you roll, and 6 is the threshold.
Oh, okay.
This time the threshold was 5. Next time the threshold will be 4.
Right. I only have 3 die, so I'm stuck
And
for a
then
minute.
3.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. The XJ units, one of them, the 313, she stands and looks and just stays right there with you, Cotton. And he turns and dashes toward you, Demon Shade, to catch up with you. He's going to attempt to grab hold of you and stop you. So I need you to roll. What's the fucking
Agility?
Toughness or agility. Sorry, it left my brain for a second. 4 successes.
All right, let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a 6. 5 total.
Oh, yeah.
You tell it, I will embellish.
Shado swung line over and above them, got about 3/4 of the way down the corridor. He feels this twinge of grief for a moment, but it doesn't faze him because he's dark and gothy. And he does notice, however, that the XJ is sprinting towards him. The XJ leaps to try and grab his ankle, and Shado jumps straight in the air, full splits, holding Patricia up by her feet like sort of cheerleader pyramid, and then comes down on soft footfalls and never loses stride. Of course, never loses stride.
Okay. The XJ makes that move towards you. You evade, and he goes through a doorway in the hallway as he's trying to grab you and off to the side, and like goes tumbling into one of the offices off out of the main hallway.
Very glad Ramen didn't have to see that.
It was a thing of beauty. You don't know. It was like art.
I don't know. Well,
Interpretive dance.
yeah.
Back to the top. Demon Shade.
Okay. I'm assuming like I'm coming up on like an entryway, like actually in City Hall.
You are in the main chamber entry of of City Hall. Think about that big, wide open room, the main desk, in the center of the room. There are hallways off and there's stairways up.
Guys?
Yes, sir.
Did I misunderstand what was going on? Were we not counting back from 30?
It just hasn't. He needed a few more minutes for more calculations.
Okay, I thought we had a timing on that, and it's been way longer than a 30 count.
No, it hasn't. Not in the game. You know what I mean? Not in the sense of game time. You said
ripped out wires on the two opposite ends of a building,
and that was happening at the same time that.
Yeah.
That was happening at the same time that Cotton and Shado and Patricia were making their way into the building, and this is happening. Yeah. We'll get there.
Right. This is all a split second.
This is where
he runs up, he sees them, he does the grapple line, he's running down the hall. That's like 2 seconds of action.
We're 20 seconds in. We're at 20 of the 30 count right now.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'm looking for Griffin. Like, Shado never believed that he finished Griffin off.
Yeah, we didn't.
Griffin. So that's who I'm looking for. I'm like searching right now I'm just running down the halls, like checking doors and shit. Gonna go up the stairs, try to find this guy.
Roll investigation.
Yeah, perfect. Investigation 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 total. 3 total.
Searching this area, you do not find him. Nor do you really find any evidence of him. But as you're making your way around and trying to locate him, coming down a set of stairs on your right side, you see 2 of the doppelgangers, and they switch. You see them just as doppelgangers walking, and they see you, and you know what I mean, like kind of stop and recognize you. And one of them changes into Frenzy, and one of them changes into the Scarlet Spartan.
Happy birthday,
Ramen. You and King come barreling down the stairs and out and into the main entryway. You see Demon Shade.
Wait, okay. Raymond was going to the 4th floor until King burst past him. So if that's where King's going, that's where Raymond's going too.
Yeah, I thought the plan was to get to wherever Demon Shade and Cotton were.
Right.
Well, he was going after the mayor.
Well, I was just going to...
Oh, you guys are headed to the mayor's office? Okay, I misunderstood.
No, not you guys. King is tunnel focused on XJ.
Yeah, he's going to save Cotton. Raymond was going to go floor to floor. We're counting 30. But seeing King just burst and take off for ground floor, Raymond's going to assume he smelled something or he knows something. He's going to assume something's up, and he's just following King to wherever King is going.
Okay, so King bursts out, into the first floor. Raymond, you are hot on his tail, and the 2 of you come out into the scene of Demon Shade with Patricia close by. They are obviously moving around the room very, very quickly. You see a traitor Spartan and a traitor Frenzy at the top of a set of stairs off to the side of the lobby, and at the entryway at the front doors you see Cotton, XJT 313.
Excellent.
What do you do?
Let's get over and get between them.
Between who? Are you going
Shado
for Frenzy and Traitor Spartan? Are you going for Cotton and XJs? Are you going to catch up with Shadow?
Well, this situation needs Raymond's attention. So he's going to get right in the mix.
In whose mix?
The traitors.
Okay, you're going after Traitor Spartan and Traitor Frenzy. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, go over there. What? They're on the stairwell coming down?
Yes.
Kind of those big fancy stairwells?
Yes.
Raymond's going to jump up, grab handrail, and kick whoever's closest to the edge in the face.
Okay. Roll martial arts.
Ooh. Come on, baby. Ooh, one of them stacked. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. Rolling 2 more. 9 dice. Woohoo!
Nice.
These are new set. I can't find my dice, dude. These are new set. I mean, just old random 6s.
Dice Christ has blessed you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 6s.
Ooh, stop with that.
6 successes. Are you attacking Frenzy or Traitor Spartan? Because you will do 3 harm.
Spartan.
Okay, Traitor Spartan takes 3 damage. Are you knocking him off the stairs, or you just? I mean, you said you're kicking him. Where? How does it happen? Where does he end up?
Yeah, Raymond hops up there, grabs the handrail, facing the Spartan, brings a kick in, smashes all his teeth into his throat.
Ugh.
and knocks him into the stairwell.
Perfect.
Shade says, I sure am glad to see you, Raymond.
King.
Mutual.
King is enraged and focused. He sees Cotton and he goes after XJ.
Okay. Roll might. 3 successes with 1 6.
4.
3 successes. 4. Tell me how you do 1 harm to the XJ and where you guys end up.
King is so enraged and so focused forward that he's sprint flying, like he's doing both somehow. Wings out and running as fast as he can, and he folds his wing back and sticks one claw out, aiming it at the back of the torso of this XJ, and digs in. Claws make contact, get in there, and he kind of bounces off.
There are serious gashes now in the back of XJT-313. Patricia has dropped out of your arms, Shado, and you see her, and she kind of clenches her fists together and closes her eyes, and you see her wince a little bit, and 2 more Patricias come out and duplicate out of her, and she takes off. Patricia Prime runs and is following King, and the other 2 run and are following up Ramen up the stairs. And she is going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 6. And a 6 makes 6.
Yeah.
6 successes for her.
Patty Prime.
For Patricia Prime.
That's what I'm talking about.
1, 2, 3 successes for XJT-313. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Patricia Prime runs over. She grabs up a paperweight. No, she grabs up a letter opener off of the desk on her way over. And you know, she's moving pretty quick. She's not as fast as any of the rest of you, but she moves pretty quick. And she slides in. You know, King does this big slash across the back of 313, and it turns the XJ unit kind of around, and she plants that letter opener into the back of the knee of 313.
I like the improvised weapons.
That's 3 damage.
Yeah, she did 3 harm. The other 2, holy shit, that's 5 and 2 6s. That's 6 with a 4, okay. And then the second one, they're both going after Frenzy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 6s.
Damn.
With another 6 makes 6, and a 2 makes 7.
The rage of Patty Prime.
Right? So let's see. Frenzy's toughness. 1, 2,
Dude,
3.
She could take us.
4 with a 6. 4 successes. Holy shit. Okay.
Nice.
So the other 2 Patricia duplicates, they take a cue from Patricia Prime. One of them runs by the desk and picks up like the ledger that's on the desk. You know, big, heavy, leather-bound book. And the second one grabs up like a heavy paperweight, and they get to the bottom of the stairs, and they both kind of in unison chuck them together. The book hits Frenzy in the gut and kind of doubles her over, and the paperweight like hits her square in the middle of the forehead, and she goes tumbling down the stairs, and she takes 5 harm.
Nice.
Patty, you are tough.
She is fucked up.
Excellent.
She's not Patricia Prime. She's Primal Patty.
Primal Patty.
Primal Patty.
Bro, we found her name.
Okay, so that's going to be... We'll start with Spartan on Spartan violence. Ramen, roll toughness.
Oh, you coming at him, huh? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6.
All right, I got hot dice for that.
5 successes for Traitor Spartan.
Blow that out. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6 already. 2 rolling. 7 total.
Trader Spartan comes at you with the Kung Fu. Tell me how you avoid the harm and where you both end up.
He comes up with that, he's fake Spartan. He comes up there, he's throwing hard and fast. And Ramon's just batting him away with 2 fingers.
He's
Pop,
Evo
pop,
Spartan.
Pop, pop, pop. Just block him with 2 fingers. Every time he tries to even make a move, he's already got him blocked.
Love it. The other XJ unit makes its way back out of the office and into the fray. Frenzy is going to stand up and attack Primal Patty 1.
Primal Pat.
1, 2, 3. Jesus, that's it. 3. Patty. 2 successes for Patty. Frenzy stands up, grabs hold of the first Patty, lifts her up, and just slams her down back onto the marble floor. We're back to the top of the order. Demon Shade.
I'll go take on Frenzy.
Okay.
And on the way down, I'm yelling, Griffin, I know you're here. Come take me on, you coward. But I'm gonna go take care. I'm just gonna go with a straight puncher in the fucking face roll.
1, 2, 3 successes and a 6.
Come on, hot dice.
3 successes.
Ooh, it looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. 5 total.
Tell me how you do 2 harm.
Frenzy lifts up Patricia, lifts up Primal Patty, throws her to the ground, and I grab Frenzy by her hair and go, how dare you harm a child like that? And just punch her square in the nose. Blood spurts out. Her nose is a little crooked.
Ramen, you are toe-to-toe with Trader Spartan.
Okay, he just swat away his attacks. He's just going to lunge right for his neck. And he wants to drive him to the ground with his neck in his hands. What you want rolled?
Might.
Marty. Come on. That's a good start. Okay. 6, 7. 7 dice.
4 successes, but 3 6s.
Oof.
Oh, roll them ones.
I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 3. 4 successes.
Yes.
And how many did you say you had? 7?
7.
Okay, so that's
harm.
3. That's 3 more harm.
Okay. He just purely swats away his weak kung fu. And then he just looks him in the eye and staring face to face with his own face. And he just leaps with both hands right to his neck and drives him to the stairs, neck in hands. And he's just squeezing.
You can hear Trader Spartan gasping for breath. King.
King is down, crouched on the floor, and he's gonna shoot up and try to rip the head off this XJ.
Give me a might roll.
Yeah.
4 4s, a 2, and a 6.
1
Nice.
success for the XJ.
Oh,
And 10
take
dice.
his fucking head off.
On
Nice.
10 dice, I rolled 1 4.
Am I ending him?
How many successes did you end up with?
6.
6? Yes. You will take out XJT 313.
Okay.
Knock his head off.
King is down, face down, still in his grief rage, and he slowly looks up, and you can see his whole body tensing up from toes to shoulders to wings, and it all becomes this compact muscle. And he springs out and extends one claw and has his hand, his paw out, 4 claws out, and hits right at the bottom of the neck, under the above the Adam's apple, where the Adam's apple would be on this XJ, and rips his hand up through what would be the head and rips the head off of this XJ.
Nice.
When you destroy this, you know what I mean? When you destroy attendants, you are used to this burst of steam and hydraulic fluid and sparks and all of that stuff. With this one, when you take the XJ's head off, it's just this, there's still some sparking electricity that happens and a little bit of fizzle of smoke, but it's just this, it's kind of this oozing, and on the interior, there's like this flash of purple light. There's this amalgamation of tiny thin wires, and cords are kind of extended and rip apart. And as the wires break, that's when you see that like small flash of purple light.
Is it the same purple that we see in the...
Very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar to the flash of the purple, the amethyst crystal, on Cotton's wrist. That the amethyst purple that was on Blink's armor. Yes, it's very similar.
Can King roll perception to see if he identifies that it's the same?
Yeah, I think it just associates. I don't think you need to.
Okay.
I don't think you need to roll anything. Cotton, I want you to roll willpower, please.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Damn.
Cotton pulls the alien gun box unit from his pocket. I'm going to leave it up to random. Chris, I would like you to roll a d6 and tell me what number you get. 1 to 2 will be the stun. 3 to 4 will be like the regular shot. No, let's say 1, 2, 3 is the stun, 4, 5 is the regular shot, and a 6 will be the big shot. How about that?
A 1.
A 1. Okay. Roll toughness. 5 successes and 3 sixes.
5 successes and 3 sixes.
No shit. That's fucking hilarious.
That's crazy.
Serious?
6 successes for Cotton.
6 successes.
Crazy.
Awesome. So he pulls it out, aims it at King, presses one of the buttons, and you see this kind of cone of that same purplish light, emanate and strikes King. King, tell me how you resist this stun ray that Cotton shoots you with.
King sees the cone, and he just does this little, almost like an upward swan dive. He just bounces off his toes, throws his wings out, and then coasts down and softly lands behind him.
It's a beautiful pirouette in the air. It's almost like a triple axel, like an ice skater would do. And
Dive ballet.
Patricia pulls out her little book and writes 9.9 and holds
wow. So generous.
King takes a bow.
Like all 33 Patricias, randomly.
randomly all at the same time.
Well, that's the beauty of the Patricias. So
they all turn and they all have their scores. There's 9 7s, there's 9 6s, there's 9 9s. And you drop the highest and the lowest and average them out.
Yes, exactly.
and for the first time in his life, Shado feels proud.
He's not jealous this time. He's
not jealous. He's proud of his friend for nailing such an amazing move.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Okay, so 1 XJ dead. Trader Spartan is going to try to break your hold, Ramen.
Okay.
And jump back at you. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes with 1 6. 4 successes for Trader Spartan. So roll toughness, Raymond.
Okay. Uh-oh. There's some 5s. 2 and 6 5s. 2
Dang.
success.
Raymond, Trader Spartan brings both hands up under yours and and knocks your hands away from his throat and then headbutts you back. And you're going to take 3 harm as you are put back into the handrail on the other side of the stairway. Frenzy is going to come after you, Demon Shade. So roll toughness or agility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. 5 successes for Frenzy.
All right, here we go. 3 for Shado.
You're going to take 2 harm. You came straight back at her. She's just going to return the favor. She's going to punch you square back in the nose, and you feel the blood inside your mask collect, and you get knocked back 3 or 4 steps. The other XJ,
These bastards.
let's randomize it. So, Demon Shade, King, Patricia, Ramen, Patricia. This XJ is going to go after Patricia Prime as he sees
Wait, I didn't.
King take the head off of the 313 unit.
What number was Spartan?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, and 5 of them are 6s.
Shit.
Oh,
Damn.
Fucking damn. Okay, sorry, Patricia.
Dude, you're going to gut me.
Raymond got to know what number he is so he can focus on it, make it happen.
You were 4 in that.
Yeah.
3 more successes and a 6.
Oh,
9 successes for the XJ unit.
this may be very nasty.
That dude's
Come on,
fucking
Patty.
heartless.
Come on, Patty.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes for Patricia Prime.
Oh,
The XJT unit streaks across the lobby and Muay Thai knees her in the head and knocks her out and into the doors, smashing glass, bloodying her, bloody mouth, bloody nose. She is seriously hurt. Frenzy went, Spartan went, XJT went. You hear from up the top of the other stairway, laughter.
uh-oh.
I was wondering when you would actually come in the front door. It's good to see you, Power Walkers. One last time, at least.
Got her name right.
Yes, you can't ever seem to get my name right, even though it's not really my name. It's Griffin, not Griffith, not Grissom.
It's Grimfith?
It's not
Griffin?
Grimfith.
It's
No,
Griff,
it's-
Griffith?
Listen up, Alexander Gripple. We're going to take you down today. So get your boots on, buddy.
Yeah.
At that moment, the Sable walks out the door behind him.
Ugh.
Ooh, this just went awry.
And he transforms into a woman. She is 5.5 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller. She's wearing this dark, I guess you'd call it armor. It looks very similar to the same type of outfit that Blink was wearing. She has shorter, kind of swooped dark hair. She has a star pattern around her eye. Streaks of that purple amethyst run all through her armor.
That bitch.
Cotton would recognize her.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
And King, you see Star standing at the top of the stairs.
Wait,
Like, on his team.
No, Alexander Griffin transformed into Star.
Oh, okay, thank you. For a second, I was thinking she walked out with him. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit.
And then Sable's with her.
Yes, the Sable has walked out the doorway behind her. back to the top of the order. Demon Shade, you are toe-to-toe with Frenzy.
I want to see if I can throw a motherfucker into another motherfucker.
Okay, you're going to pitch Frenzy into...
The XJ that just fucked up Patricia.
Roll Might.
Can I spend a resolve to make it happen?
You 100% can spend a resolve to make it happen.
I'd like to do that, please.
And what's the end of the action?
Did you roll poorly first?
Why? I've only got 7. I just want to make it happen.
I don't know.
So
It seems like throwing resolve around, like we might need all that. Whatever. Yeah, you do you.
He's trying to get some shit resolved.
the end result is that I want to, obviously separate Frenzy from myself, but also potentially cause damage to one or both of them when they smash into each other.
Okay, how much damage?
Resolve, do it like that.
Are you spending the resolve to take both of them out, or are you just, you know what I mean? Are you?
Can I?
You spent the resolve. You get to say what happens.
All right, perfect. Awesome. So what I want to do is grab Frenzy by her hair. I've already got her hair in my hand because that's how I grabbed her to punch her face. So I'm just going to start swinging her above my head and then like shot put toss her into the XJ as he's standing there over Patricia's bloodied, injured body, and basically helmet to helmet, and like both of their brains explode on impact or something close to that.
They smack together, and the impact of Frenzy hitting the XJ splits the XJ open. You see wires, and you see that purple light kind of, flash out of the XJ unit, and Frenzy, her head, as it impacts with the dense titanium skeleton of the XJ unit, it also splits her head open, and both of them crumple to the floor dead. Is that the intent? Does that sound reasonable?
That sounds great. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Nasty.
And Frenzy switches back and turns back into the small gray, featureless doppelganger.
And can I go run over to Patricia, or?
Yeah, you can get there.
So I want to toss Frenzy.
Hammer throw.
They smash, they die, and then I run over to the extremely injured Patricia and sort of, make sure that she's alive, and I'll hold there.
Okay, she's breathing, but she's real hurt.
And you're talking the hammer throw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ramen,
Not shot put.
you have just been headbutted and knocked back against the handrail by the traitor Spartan.
Well, he wants to play. Let's get into it with him. Let's do some kung fu.
Okay. Roll martial arts.
All right. Come on, baby. Hot dice. There's some 2s.
1, 2, 3 successes and a 6.
Yeah, that's
4 successes for traitor Spartan.
3 total.
You come back across the stairway at him, with the kung fu, and he basically mimics the defense that you used against him, and is just blocking all of your kicks and punches with 2 fingers.
Sweet.
That's beautiful.
King, you saw Alexander Griffin, and you also recognize Star.
The top of the stairs are a total mindfuck for King and Cotton. I mean, it's crazy.
You know what Star is capable of. As King, having worked alongside her, having fought alongside her, you know that Star is, as part of the triad, she is one of the most powerful beings that you have ever been in the presence of. You know that she can, with a thought, wipe out entire city blocks.
Right.
She is as kind as she is destructive. So I don't, you take that and do with it what you will.
Jesus Christ. She's not going to be kind if she's actually Alexander Griffin. King is going to slowly walk up the stairs in a non-threatening manner. Star, you've been a hero to me.
Do you believe that this is Star? Or do you believe that this is Alexander Griffin changing into Star?
I'm just fucking around trying to
You're just pontificating.
Physically
Okay.
close. Physically close.
Gotcha.
Just walking up the stairs, bullshitting my way up the stairs. And when I get to the top, if I get to the top, I'm going to just attempt brute force and try to stab her in the neck.
Roll might.
Yeah. We're done talking.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 6s. To 10 with one more 6. 11 with one more 6. 12 with one more 6. 12 successes for Nega Star.
I rolled 8, and I got 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. So I got 3.
You know, you pontificating, trying to, you know, maybe gain some kind of emotional ground or something with Star at the top of the stairs. And as you lunge out last second, both she and the Sable just raise up into the air, levitating up together, and you make your move and lunge past them as they fly up and away from you. We went King, Cotton. I need you to roll willpower, and I want you to roll willpower with +2 dice this time.
That'll help.
I think seeing Star jars something inside of you, and you feel a warmth at the base of your neck.
4.
4. Cotton, you have gained control. You have gained back control of your faculties.
Can I go?
Yes, I think you break that hold. You feel that warmth at the base of your neck. I think that at the same time, there's a glow in that amethyst crystal in that wristband that you're wearing. The crystal flashes that purple light and breaks the hold of the brain bug. What do you do?
Want to put it on death mode and shoot it at Star.
Okay, you will hit the Sable. Just so you know, you will hit the Sable as well.
Okay.
Roll 14 d6, please.
Oh, this tool is very cool. Okay. 3 6s,
Holy shit.
3 2s, 3 4s. So I have 9 plus 3 6s.
So we don't think this is really Sable?
Oh, no, I think it is.
It doesn't matter.
It's already going. It's already on board.
So 4 successes for Star with 2 6s.
God damn.
12.
12.
5 successes for Star.
7 harm.
7 harm to Star. And for the Sable,
I mean, the Sable?
5 with 3 6s for the Sable.
It should at least be less potent since I'm aiming for Star, right?
No, because it's an area effect.
Oh, okay.
With the big one, it's, you know what I mean? It forms up that big ball of energy, and
Yeah, I'm inexperienced using it, so
yeah.
I took some risk. Yep.
6 successes with a 6. 7 successes with another 6.
Come on, baby.
8 successes for the Sable. So you will do 4 harm to the Sable, and you will do 7 harm to Star. Where do they end up?
You see it charge up. It shoots out this ball of purple light hits directly on the two of them. Star is thrown back and up and into the wall and basically into the plaster. Sable is knocked back, but bounces off the wall and finds himself in a heap on the floor.
We will let's start with Nega Spartan. He's coming at you, right back at you with the Kung Fu. Roll agility or toughness. 3 successes with 1 6.
Oh, quit that. Quit those.
3 successes for Nega Spartan in the Kung Fu as he comes at you.
6. All right. 6 on this end.
So tell me how you avoided and where you guys end up.
He starts throwing these little patty cake punches. Ramen just catches them all with his forehead. I mean, he's dipping and moving, and he's catching these shots right in the forehead, doing no harm at all.
Just taking the punches.
Just staring at him.
Yeah. I love it. The Sable gets knocked back and down into the lobby on the floor. He stands up, and you see him raise up his hand and is going to try to grab hold of you, Demon Shade.
Okay.
With the telekinesis, not like physically. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 2 6s. 4 successes for the Sable. You can resist with agility or toughness.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3 with a 6, 4 with a 6, 4 total.
Even. Okay, you tell it. I'll embellish.
Sable reaches his hand up, using telekinesis. Shadow feels some pressure on the outside of each of his arms, and it's like the hug he never got from his father. And so he moves on.
Okay. Comfortable.
Speaking of,
emotionally supported.
Yep. He feels.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Shed some of that emotional weight.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Lawton?
I feel like the score is going to change. Like there's going to be a heartfelt moment, and the music's going to be soft and uplifting for a hot second. And then right after that, when we're in the moment, feeling the hug, then Lawton walks in the front door with bags of food.
He brings pizza and
no
Cokes.
From the restaurant, from Tiger Chan's.
Oh, he's coming up. He's coming in with steam buns and spring rolls and shit. Yeah,
and also a bag of cream for Cotton.
A bag of cream.
Carafe full of coffee.
It's a good moment.
Star blasted back into. She hits the wall behind. Plaster exploding, dust falling down. She streaks back out and forward into the room, flying, and is going straight for King and Cotton. I need both of you to roll either agility or toughness. And Cotton, I want you to add 2 dice to whatever it is that you roll as your wristband, as the amethyst continues to pulse and glow.
Cotton got 4 with a 6.
6 successes and 3 6s. 6 successes for Star.
Cotton got 5.
And King?
King got 2.
King got 2. Okay. King is going to take 4 harm. Cotton will take 1 harm as Star streaks toward them, and just a wave of telekinetic power comes and knocks them both to the ground. Cotton hits the floor. King goes flying across the room and smashes into the front doors and is now laying down next to Patricia Prime. King, you and Shadow and Patricia Prime can see a mass of these attendants making their way up the stairs, up the front stairs, and toward the front entrance of the building. Back to the top of the order. Demon Shade.
I'm going to run towards Star and make an attack. I'm going to do like oh shit. Straightforward attack.
Okay. Roll might. 5 successes. 1 6. 5 successes.
I got 3.
You got 3. Okay.
This is the most action-packed 30 seconds in the history of storytelling.
Just let it. Chris is like, when is this Troubadour's plan going to kick in?
I mean, 30 seconds, a lot of fucking shit is going
He
down.
counts really. The thing about Troubadour is he counts actually twice. First in French, then in English.
Well, he's counting down. He's counting down in French, and then he switches over to English, and he got lost.
Oh, right.
In the count, and couldn't remember if he was on 15 or 13. And he's like, "Oh no, back to okay." So, Jesus Christ.
And then it was like, "Am I
Jesus
supposed
Christ,
to?" Was it 30? Was it 300? Maybe it was 300.
I believe I was on the 15.
Was I to sing the ditty before?
I will just start over. I will just start over. It's fine. They are tough. They are capable.
They're doing great.
So you go after Star as she has streaked down into the room, you know what I mean? Using that telekinetic force against King, and she swiftly swoops back up into the air, and you see the amethyst in her armor glow, and at the same time the amethyst around the band on Cotton's arm glows as well. Back to Ramen.
Okay, he probably got to stop screwing around. Let's get some hot dice on this dude. Okay, let's give him the Eagle Claw. Come on, baby, all of them. Ooh, that's not too bad. Come on. 6. Come on. Hey, 8.
8 successes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, and a 6.
Ooh, stop all that.
4 successes. Tell me how you take out Traitor Spartan. Oh, I forgot to switch him over. Oh, well, too fucking late.
He's just going to start doing, sand the floors, right? These wide circles with his left and right hand, just going to get him kind of mesmerized. And then with a quickness, the right hand turns into an eagle claw, and he strikes him hard and fast, pressing his breastbone into his spine and collapsing the heart inside.
Fuck yeah.
That's dope.
And as his chest caves in, he becomes the small, gray, featureless doppelganger, dead at the top of the stairs, or on the stairwell. King, you are smashed up against the doorway. Star has made her way down to you. The Sable is across the room. Patricia Prime next to you. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to be making myself bigger to protect Patricia Prime and preparing myself for whatever Star has to bring me. Is she close enough that I could just strike out?
Yeah, you would have to leap at her, fly at her to get to her.
Do I have the ability to do that right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
or you could, if you
gonna...
wanted to, you can choose to hunker down and add 2 dice to your defense. If you want to do that this time.
Then. I want to do that then. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cotton.
Cotton's just going to make the same shot.
Okay.
Roll. Wait.
Sorry.
She's away from the Sable now.
Yes, they're separated.
Okay.
Let's go.
Roll how many?
roll 12 d6.
Oh my God. That's the most dice I've seen rolled, besides the 14 he rolls the first time around.
Right.
6 successes with 2 6s.
Stop all that.
6 successes for Star.
Okay, I've got 7 with 1 6.
Come on, keep it going.
7.
Okay. Tell me how you do 1 harm, and I will embellish.
Okay. Sticks the arm out, blows up, ball of power shoots out, and clips her on the side of the head, and throws her sideways.
As it throws her, as the ball of energy comes at her and knocks her sideways, you see the amethyst veins in her armor kind of absorb some of the power from that ball, and at the same time, your hand that's out, firing the gun, you see the crystal also intensify in glow on your wrist, Cotton. It is Star's turn. She takes that blow and it knocks her off to the side. She rises up and is going to. You see that glow of the amethyst veins in her armor, and instead of just a pulse this time, you see it just kind of stay on. Right? The amethyst crystal in your wristband, Cotton, also does the same. The intensity of the brightness has grown in all of the amethyst that you see. She kind of raises both hands together and puts her palms like out towards you, like if her hands are kind of raised up and next to her shoulders, and she puts her palms up and spreads her fingers and begins to push her hands forward. King, Shadow, and Patricia Prime all feel like a pressure coming on them. I need you all to roll either toughness or agility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 2 6s.
Yuck.
7 successes for Star.
You got 3.
3 for King or for Cotton?
King.
3 for King. And Cotton, you will add 2 dice to your roll. King, you should have added 2 dice to your roll as well because you were in a defensive position.
Cotton got 1.
Cotton got 1 success?
Out of 5.
What is Cotton's health?
King got 1 more.
Okay.
Cotton's health is 4.
I'm going to roll for Patricia.
Need to toughen that boy up.
3 with a 6. 4 with another 6. 4 successes for Patricia Prime. Demon Shade, what'd you roll?
9.
9.
Can I use Resolve to protect us?
100%.
Let's go.
Okay.
Good use.
Tell me what happens.
Cotton just feels the impending doom and just he musters all of the strength, all of the mental strength that he can muster, and puts his hands up in the air as just kind of like a Hail Mary, and somehow seems to deflect what she's doing before it gets to everybody.
Cotton, when you say musters the mental strength, what is it that you're thinking about?
What am I thinking about?
Uh-huh. How do you muster the mental strength? What is it that goes through your mind?
It's family. But it's chosen family. It's King and those of us. I mean, like, protecting those that I love.
Doesn't consider us work associates.
Are you okay with me embellishing a bit?
Please.
The brightness of the crystal on your wristband as Negastar comes down, raises her hands up, and begins to move her hands forward to put the pressure on. The hundreds of attendants have made their way to the door and are pushing their way into the lobby, on the verge of just overwhelming this entire area with bodies. That is part of this impending doom, right, that you feel, and you stretch your mind, and the flash of Ramen and King protecting Patricia. You get the feeling of all of these people around you, right? You draw that in through your telepathy in an attempt to steal not only yourself, but all of those around you. And the purple crystal on your wrist, the intensity of the light grows and fills the entire room and blinds everyone. And a moment later, you feel as if gravity has lessened, and you are blinded by this bright amethyst purple light, and you are almost floating in a sense.
Did we die?
And it seems to last. You can't. It's all you lose track of time.
Oh man, something really weird.
Right? That 30 count is maybe a 300 count or a 3,000 count. You are unsure. But that impending doom seems to fall away, and gravity comes back to your bodies, and you seem to feel normal in a sense, and you gain your vision back, and you are standing under a massive tree. The floor underneath you is gone, and it is now you are standing on loam and forest floor and soft dirt. And you're still kind of spread out and discombobulated. And Ramen, you are poised for fight. You have the you are in the same kind of posture after having taken out the traitor Spartan, and Patricia is kind of still balled up and bleeding. King, you are on one knee after having been pushed back down. Demon Shade, you are poised, for the fight. And Cotton, you are standing. And you all see Cotton almost shimmering with this white light. And he is outlined in this amethyst. Ramen, you know this tree.
This ain't real. This ain't real.
This is the entry to the Ashaki's conclave on Mayheim.
Yeah, not real. They're messing with our body.
There's no smell of industry. There's no burning oil. There's no dirty earth.
Yeah, Raymond is doing mental exercises to try to wake up, to try to come out of this.
Roll willpower.
I mean, they've messed with us before. Oh, man. Let's get some of those. Come on, baby. You got to snap out of it. 4 total.
From high above in the branches, you see someone kind of floating, and they make a circle around the tree and come back around as if they are spiraling in flight down the tree. And as she comes closer, Raymond, you see Yega, and she floats down to the ground in front of you. Welcome home. We have waited so long for you. Your daughter, has been waiting so long for you.
Everybody else is here.
Everybody else is here. Friends of Ramen, this is Mayheim. And that's where we're going to end.
Beautiful.
Holy shit.
Beautiful. I just had the
Big
chills
old
for a
thing.
long time.
They're fucking with us.
No.
No, dude. This is beautiful. This is great.
Hell yeah.
So we were basically, what it feels like is we were transported from the capital to the Tree of Wisdom on Mayheim.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But they fucked with us before, man.
No, but this got the
was-
purple light, the thing that was
I'm glowing.
transporting cotton back and
Cotton
forth.
is glowing.
Cotton
is
is fucking glowing.
Cotton is glowing.
You know
Cotton
that.
is
You know where
glowing,
this
and
came
cotton
from.
has gone places before.
Right.
Oh, dude. I mean, Cotton's gonna be Raymond's best friend for life if he brought him home.
Well, and I mean, how cool for Cotton. I mean, he just saved him. That's awesome.
Cotton has gained a new power.
What?
If you want to look at it when you get time, Cotton has gained Stargate.
Shit!
Nice. Holy shit, dude.
Okay.
Need some of them points.
You asked me if you could embellish. You asked me. I had the choice. I could have said no. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
Cotton can create portals through which others can travel.
Holy shit.
Stargate.
If it's the first time you travel to an unfamiliar world, you arrive at a random location determined by the GM. After that, you return to where you were when you left, or you can spend one resolve to arrive at another familiar location of your choosing. You can use this power a number of times per issue equal to your willpower without paying anything. Each use after that costs one resolve.
What? So time continues on both realms.
Dude, Raymond's character said, you took the time to say, don't be afraid to retreat and regroup. I mean, that's funny to me.
He said that to King.
Yeah, but
No,
the
I
Power
get it.
Talkers were on.
I get it. The Power Talkers were on. Like, just the fact that your character said that, and then this is where we ended up. Like, I don't know. That's cool to me.
Well, the odds were against it. We were done. Yeah, we'd have been cooked. So the 30 seconds never kicked in. Those attendants were just marching in on us.
So I need to know what's going on with Patricia. Are there still 30 Patricias there?
You have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can get into that. We can get into that when we start recording for season 2
Right.
of
I don't even know
Renaissance
if they
City.
were there.
It will no
There we
longer
go.
be the Attendant Series. The Attendant Series has completed. We'll have to come up with whatever this is called.
Whoa, we're just leaving Detroit?
You have left Detroit.
But we didn't win.
But like,
You have a Stargate ability, so you can jump back if you want to.
bro, I got you. Okay, cool.
Holy
Cool.
shit. So we
It's
could
our cliffhanger. It's our cliffhanger.
we could actually rest up here and then pop back in and yeah.
This is funny.
Maybe, but we have no idea what the time jump is.
Right.
Right?
It's
I mean,
funny.
it may not be 1 for 1. 3 weeks on Iathra, maybe, or we're on Mayheim, maybe 2 years on Earth. We don't know.
Right.
We play to meet the building need to play. And then
Yep.
playing makes me need to play 10 times more.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. I am Duke Walter, your Game Master. Renaissance City is a Prowlers and Paragons actual play produced by TTRP Theater. Chris Freedom is King and Cotton Dearborn. Jas Abramowitz is Demon Shade. And Dean Martin Jr. is the Scarlet Spartan. If you enjoy the show, please take the time to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is TTRP Theater. You can rate on any of the major podcast platforms: Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Podbean, any of them out there. We are on, I think, pretty much all of them. So if you would take the time to do that for us, we would be very, very grateful. TTRP Theater is a community of gamers, artists, actors, writers, creatives of all types. We play a very diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles, and have worked very, very hard to create an inclusive and caring community. Again, thank you to Curtis for his time, his patience, his friendship, and thanks to my players for saying yes and going all in. This is not the end of Renaissance City. This is just the finale of the Attendant Series. As I have said before, Dean Martin Jr. is going to take my place in the GM seat. I am going to get to be a player in the next series, which I am super excited about. And if you listened all the way through this episode, you will know that the Power Walkers have found their way to Ramen's home planet of Mayheim. So the next series will focus on our adventures on Mayheim, led by the Scarlet Spartan himself. All right, I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and I will sign off with good night, sweet dreams. We love you.